What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be painting a motorcycle gas tank. I think you're going to like it, so stay tuned. So this is the color we're trying to match to put on the tank, and I took it down to the paint store and they put the eye on it. The eye is basically a camera that takes a picture of the color and then puts it in a database and determines what color is the closest to that color. And I made a spray out card of the color that it chose, and it's pretty good. Let me show you. Alright, so here's the spray out card we have made. Let's check it to the chip for the vinyl. It looks pretty good. Got the sun gun there to simulate the sun. Look at it from different angles. It changes a little bit on the angle, but it looks pretty good. So we're going to go with that. So let's get some paint on this thing. Alright, so we got this gas tank. It's been repaired, it's been primed. We finished off the primer in 600 grit wet paper, and we set it up on stands. It's ready to paint. So let's start painting. First step in the painting process, we're going to get this thing wiped down with wax and grease remover, and then we'll get it tacked off with a tag rag, and then we'll be ready to start actually putting paint on it. So here we go. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the paint gun that I use. This is a SATA 5000 RP. This knob controls the air pressure, and with this PPG EnviroBase, they like you to spray the cover coat at from 22 to 28 psi, and I found that 27 works best for me. And on a digital gun, when you pull the trigger, it's going to get loud. You can see it's 27 on the gauge, and this is controlled by this knob here. Now this knob controls the fan, and you've heard me say put the gun on bullet, and that tightens the fan down really small. With the fan all the way open, you're going to get a pattern that looks like this. Right? See, it's a good long straight pattern, and when I'm painting something, I like to use a 50% overlap. And what that means is when you make one swipe across, your pattern is that wide, your next swipe should be half of that, so you should overlap 50% of what you've already put down. So that's what I mean by 50% overlap, if you ever hear me say that. But that's about it for this gun. It's a SATA RP, it's a 5000 RP, and it's a 1-2 tip, and that's the size of the tip. Alright, so when you turn the knob all the way back the other way, what I would call bullet, it tightens the pattern down like that. That's how small the pattern is, and it's actually running. You have to back way far away from a panel when you paint on bullet. But also, you guys might notice when you pull the trigger just a little bit, just air comes out. So in order for more fluid, in order for fluid to come out, you have to pull the trigger further than that much. So let me see if I can show you that on camera. That makes sense? Awesome. Hopefully that clears up some things about paint guns. So that's about it for this. We're going to show some footage of me painting this gas tank. If you have any questions about the paint gun I use or any of the paint guns that I use, leave me a comment and I'll try to answer you. So I've got 2 coats of the EnviroBase base coat put on the tank. The fans are blowing on it, so it should be getting close to dry. The next step is to put clear coat on. We're going to be putting the DC3000 and the DCH3095 hardener. This is a 4-to-1 product. If you remember from some of my past videos, 4 parts clear coat, 1 part hardener. It calls for no reducer. 2 coats of this, and then we'll be finished with the tank. So we're going to get on that now. Here we go. Alright, so another thing this sun gun is good for is checking to make sure that your paint is covered before you clear it. And what I mean by covered is make sure that you have enough material on there that you can't see through it. So let me show you how I do that there. So you wouldn't be able to see through it if it were not covered all the way. Like you would be able to see the darker color that I had underneath it bleeding through with the light. But I don't see anything on this. It looks good, so we're ready to clear. Pearls of wisdom from ODB.
My mother always taught me if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And some people wonder why I'm so quiet.
Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video half as much as I enjoyed making it, because I am having a lot of fun doing this. Don't forget to like and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with anyone that you think might like my content. And we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya! Where's it at? There it is. Blind yourself like that first. So all I see is dots now. Nice. Don't do that. All right, so another thing. Jesus.